Friends, good morning to all of you. I am very happy to be with Valid Group of Industries, that too on the occasion of Silver Jubilee celebration. So I would like to greet Mr. Peter Wallet, CMD, Valid Group, and Dr. K.M. Rajan, Shri Rakesh, Shri Sarab Kumar, and distinguished guests and friends. Friends, 25 years of an organization which makes silica fiber, silica products, and entering into carbon fiber, carbon product probably, rayon-based carbon fiber, like silicon fiber, they will succeed, I'm sure. And see, carbon fiber, silica fiber, and glass fiber, the combination, future technology going to be combination of all the three of them. So 25 years of an organization like Valid Group, I was asking myself, what does it mean? It means that Valid in Chennai, industries and different part of the industries in different countries also, they are all planet Earth. You know, planet Earth orbits around the sun, it takes 1 year. That means Valid Group has taken 25 orbits around the sun. My hearty congratulations. Now, composites is very close to me. I started my career composites long ago. Many of you are not even idea forms when I started composites. 1960s I started, and I want to tell Mr. Peter Wallet, we live in a competitive world. The nation is powered by competitiveness. Competitiveness powered by knowledge. Knowledge is powered by technology, and technology and innovation. For technology innovation powered by resource investment, I am going to talk about it. So I believe the competitiveness is very important when you compete. When you are a business, an industry, government establishment, I don't know whether they compete. But I had one experience I want to share with you. You know, it is sometime after the SLV3 launch, 1980, 81, there was a proposal that SLV3 fourth stage is a Kevlar-based fourth stage, one of the lightest structure in those days for apogee motor. So I was the project chief for that. So when we built, we were, because there was an opportunity to fly in the European space launcher, what's called Ariane. India was planning to use an Apple, a small communication satellite, in the Ariane program of European launcher. So that Apple experimental satellite, communication satellite, has to have an apogee motor to give the velocity, required velocity at the end of the flight. So there was a competition between India's apogee motor and European apogee motor. So cost I am not going to compare. Always Indian Apogee motors will cost less. But when we went to competition, we have developed this Apogee motor as a fourth stage of SLV3. Yeah, yes, is a glass fiber, is a Kevlar based composite motor. One of the light structure we have used, and it has given a continuous reliability because we have done more than 99 tests. Then we said we will compete. European space launcher, you have to compete your Apogee motor and European Apogee motor. So there is a competition. I was asked to show 10 tests consecutively in 1970s. And all Kevlar motors and silica nozzles, we showed all the tests. We are ready to compete. Similarly, European the Apogee motor company from Italy, they also clean record of flying, not only testing, they have flown many Apogee motors in the space launchers. So it's a competition, very tough competition. So we competed. The person who was to decide, Professor Vikram Sarabhai, he was the chairman of the Apple Space Board, the communication satellite space. Before putting the satellite in the European launcher, he has to decide whether everything is reliable. So he has to decide which is the Apogee motor, whether European Apogee motor has to be flown or Indian Apogee motor. My motor, Indian Apogee motor, has to be flown, even though he is my director. But he has got a great responsibility selecting a reliable rocket motor for success of a European space launcher. Our experiment is being done, communication satellite is being done there. So it's a big competition. We were all waiting outside. The European booster motor fellow from Italy, a group of 15 fellows waiting. Indian side, we were 10 fellows, 12 fellows were waiting to take a decision which Apogee motor has been selected for Apple communication satellite, which has to be flown in the Ariane space launcher. To our great surprise and happiness, our motor was selected, Indian motor was selected, and it was flown in the Ariane 1, and successfully it injected in the required orbit at 38,000 kilometers. So it was successful. Message I want to give, you can start any number of industries, any number of R&D organizations. But 21st century is going to be the century of competitiveness. You have to compete. Even government establishment have to compete in showing the product. Even though you are a government seal you have, but same product, better product, high performance product, there are people to compete with you in future. Government is going to decide very the best and cost effective, reliable, it will be purchased on developed and produced. So I want to tell all my government friends and also industries, we are really in competitive world. Remember that, we are competitive world. And competitive world, or unique characteristic is the creative leadership. Competitive, whether it's a private sector or government sector, what is needed is a creative leadership. That means exercising vision to change the traditional role. The traditional role will vanish. The boss, assisting, and all will go. The best will lead the organization, irrespective of what age it is. So really I am indeed delighted to participate in the Silver Jubilee celebration of Valet Group of Industry, Chennai, and many other places. My greetings to all the members of the Valet Industries. Now friends, Valet, the products includes a wide range of technically composite materials, even metallic side, You have done many products, rocket motors, rocket propulsion system, rocket warhead, thermal protection system, high-speed composite boards, and I saw many of the products for many Indian organizations and also industries. Friends, I was thinking what thought I can share with you. So shall I talk to you, share with you my experience, how in 1970s I started first time the campus of ISRO, Thiruvananthapuram, a composite product center. Or when I went to defense, there also I started the composite product center. My team flew in 1980 all composite rocket motor in third and fourth stage of first India satellite launch vehicle, and also heat shield. Heat also was a composites. Similarly, these first 20 years, next 20 years, I also worked Defense Research and Development Organization. I started there also a composite product center to make missile products because of its low weight strength characteristics. Today, hundreds of engineers staff work in composite product center in both the organization ISRO and DRDO. Technology has been transferred to many industries. I am very glad Valet Industries have done a fantastic job. Today, India has the capacity to produce any type of composite products of high strength, low weight characteristics. So, friend, when I am with the composite community, mostly or related work, what you are all doing, I'd like to share with you some experiences and also some suggestions. 3 decades back, in my FRP, I started FRP laboratory in the 60s at Tumba, Kerala. We were busy carrying out filament welding for a third. You have filament welding machine, number of them you have. Using composite rocket motor we used to find. C.R. Satya was my friend and a co-worker. Myself used Kevlar and epoxy grade binders. For the development of these 2 rocket motor cases, third and fourth stage, we developed the technology of filament binding. Filament binding machine also we had to develop because not available at that time. Meanwhile, joint composite motor casing was an important need. Metallic joint had been added. It was done. This composite rocket motor technology led to the establishment of fiber reinforced plastic center in Thiruvananthapuram, and it has grown now in a very big way. Similarly, and in DRDO also, they too have got when I moved to defense already, we had to develop a heat shield for hypersonic missile system. It was to withstand 4,000 degree Kelvin. And it was done there for Agni missile, it was done there. So, and then LCA, light combat aircraft, the whole wing is composite wing. And some part of fuselage. So like that we were doing all these things. These are all technology. You all know that you can make a aircraft now 90% of the product can composite some of the aircraft which are flying. Similarly, 50% composite some of the rockets and missiles. So while it's all there, finally you have to ask at any time. Now I like to share with you the fitment of FRO, floor reaction orthosis, FRO, their caliper. That's a technical name, FRO. Caliper to polio affected child, which shows how engineering and medical sciences can converge. Engineering and medical sciences can converge to alleviate the pain of humankind. During my visit to one of my hospitals in Hyderabad, I found many children were struggling to walk with an artificial limb, weighing over 4 kilograms. At the request of Professor B.N. Prasad of NIMS Nizam Institute of Medical Science, at that time head of orthopedic department he was, I asked my Agni friends, Agni missile friends, whether we can use composite material, which is used in Agni heat shield. We worked on this project for some time and came up with the FRO flow reaction orthosis caliper for the child weighing around, which carries 400 gram each. FRO caliper weighs 400 gram for both legs, and we, by composite, carbon composite and glass fiber, glass fiber, we reduced 1/10, 4 kilogram has been reduced to 400 gram. Doctors helped us to fit the new lightweight FRO on children, and the children started walking and running around. Their parents were also present, and the tears rolled down on all of them through the joy of seeing their daughters and son running with light caliper. That's what composite can do. With the lightweight device provided by the hospital, they could ride a bicycle, do all sorts of things which they have been denied for a long time. So friends, now I would like to conclude to discuss how creative leadership for whether an industry or R&D organization of government, you will find creative leadership you need. And I have connected economic development and creative leadership. You see, you watch what I am doing. Since I am in the midst of technologies and let me discuss the linkage between national economic development and creative leadership. I connected economic development of the nation and creative leadership. Now, I start like this. A nation's economic development is powered by, can you guess, is powered by competitiveness. Competitiveness is powered by knowledge power. You can also participate. Knowledge power is powered by technology and innovation. Technology innovation powered by resource investment. Resource investment is powered by return on investment that you know as a businessman. Return on investment is powered by revenue. Revenue is powered by volume and repeat sale. With the product is good quality and cost effective, revenue is powered by volume and repeat sales. Volume and repeat sales powered by customer loyalty. Customer loyalty is for customers in maybe armed forces also. So customer loyalty is powered by quality and value of products. Value of products. The employee productivity is powered by employee loyalty. Employee loyalty is powered by employee satisfaction. Employee satisfaction powered by working environment. Working environment is powered by management innovation. Management innovation powered by creative leadership. I started the economic development of the nation powered by competitiveness, ended with the management innovation powered by creative leadership. Now, whether wealth industries or defense industries or any industries, for success of any of the mission, it is essential to have creative leaders. Creative leadership means exercising the vision to change the traditional role from the commander to the coach. You will not be a commander, leader will be a coach, manager to mentor, from director to delegator, from one who demands respect to one who facilitates self-respect. For enhancing enterprise value, we need large number of creative leaders. So I believe this creative leadership is vital for government and non-governmental organizations, particularly for industries also. Now, since I am in the industry, I want to share in conclusion. When I see you all, I would like to talk about profit with integrity. Profit with integrity. That leads to sustained growth. In the 21st century, present century, you must remember profit with integrity that leads to sustained growth. How is it possible? We need to have a national ethics for sustained growth and peace. Where from starts? Nation has to have ethics in all its tasks for sustained economic prosperity and peace. If nation is to have ethics, society has to promote ethics and value system. If society is to have ethics and value system, family should adhere to ethics and value system. If families have to get evolved with ethics and value system, parenthood should have inbuilt ethics. Parental ethics come from great learning, value-based education, and creation of a clean environment that leads to righteousness in the heart. Let us all resolve that we will carry this message to our home, family, business, state, and the nation. And let me recall at the end a profound saintly message to all of us who are assembled here by Maharishi Patanjali 2500 years ago. 2500 years ago, what Maharishi Patanjali said, I am going to repeat. Maharishi said, quote, when you are inspired by some great purpose, some extraordinary project, all your thoughts break their bounds. Your mind transcends limitations. Your consciousness expands in every direction. And you find yourself in a new, great and wonderful world. Dormant forces, faculties, and talents come alive. And you discover yourself to be a greater person by far than ever dreamt yourself to be, unquote. 2500 years ago, Patanjali said, my best wishes to all of you assembled here and Bharat Industries. May God bless you all, friends. Thank you. Question? Any question you have? No question. Anyone, don't direct somebody to ask question. You ask, you don't need to direct somebody, okay? Anyone? Okay, no question. Otherwise, you can do one thing. My talk is in my website, www.abdulkalam.com. You read my talk and you send question. My mail is apj@abdulkalam.com. apj@abdulkalam.com question. If you don't have a question now, okay? Thank you.
Thank you, sir. As always, your life experiences and words are informative and inspirational. Today, we are glad to have had this opportunity to hear your rich life experiences in person, live here today. The words you have said today will be cherished by us, and we hope and wish that we will hear more from you on many more occasions in the future.